Did you just get your holiday credit card bill? Oof. Don't get too discouraged, though, because help is on the way.
Local financial professional Jeff Bangerter from Bangerter Financial Services joins us now with some tips on how you can get back on track.
Ouch!
Is that the noise that everybody has when they open up their credit card bill? Oof.
Yeah, oof. Yeah, you know, actually, on average, we spent about $1,300 of debt for Christmas, which is up 18% over 2018, and 70% of the people that created debt for Christmas put it on credit cards, and they still have that debt.
Yeah.
And so it really, everybody's situation is different and unique, but really you don't want your hard-earned money going toward high interest and fees in your credit card. So you should have a strategy or a plan to put that together. And we build plans for our clients. We come up with unique strategies to help them deal with all of that.
Well, thank God you've got some strategies. But so you said the first thing to do, though, is assess the damage.
Yeah, you really have to. And part of that, really, if you are doing things right, you have a budget. And if you don't, it's time to get one. But in your budget, you're going to account for everything, right? You're going to look at mortgage payments and utilities and credit card debt, and honestly, whatever you have as you go through your budget, whatever money is available, you should be using to pay down that holiday debt. And if you don't have a budget, I have a great one on my website at bangerterfinancial.com to help folks get started.
Well, where should we start? Just give us like a couple little step starters.
Well, I think the very first thing is to go plastic free, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so honestly, if you could, if you need to get out of debt, you don't want to keep adding more debt to the credit card, right? So maybe take it out of your wallet for a couple of months and just set it aside. And when you go out, be a little more thoughtful and use cash. Actually just say, I'm going to spend this much cash, because those little extra purchases really do add up over time. So the budget will kind of keep you focused on getting things right.
Okay.
But you mentioned also to do a balance transfer. And a lot of people see that, but don't necessarily know how to go about doing that.
Yeah, if you have multiple credit cards, this is kind of the thing too, when you think about how you're going to pay down the debt, right? So a balance transfer is one way that you could say, all right, I got maybe 4 credit cards, I'm going to bring them all into one, and then I'm going to just focus on that one.
Yeah.
Another way too is there's really 2 different methods. One's called the avalanche method, and that's where you really focus on a credit card with the highest debt, or and the highest interest. You want to pay that off first. I actually prefer the snowball method, where you take off the smallest debt first.
Right.
You pay that one down first, gives you a sense of accomplishment, then you go on to the next smallest, and so on, until you get them all taken care of.
I did that one time.
Yeah,
Paid off the smallest one, and then I went out and bought myself something.
Something nice. You deserve it.
A reward, right? But
I charged it.
And the balance transfer, it's not for everybody, but it's certainly worth looking at.
All right. Well, good to know you've got those tools on your website. We're going to link it to ours, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date. Jeff, always a pleasure to see you.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.